Most people think the rich have more money because they earn more. That's not the real difference. The real difference is how they think about money. And that mindset quietly compounds over time, long before the money does. Watch till the end, because this shift alone changes how every financial decision feels. This video isn't about envy. It's not about shortcuts or hype. It's about understanding how wealthy systems think, and why copying the mindset matters more than copying the lifestyle. Once you see this, you'll understand why some people stay stuck, while others seem to accelerate effortlessly. Most people ask, how much does this cost? The wealthy ask, what does this return? That single question changes everything. One mindset focuses on expense. The other focuses on outcome. One sees money leaving. The other sees money moving. This isn't optimism, it's framing. And framing shapes behavior. Most people are trained to think short-term. Monthly bills, next paycheck, immediate relief. The wealthy think in years and decades. They're willing to accept discomfort now for optionality later. What looks like patience is actually time awareness. They're not rushing, they're positioning. For many people, money is the goal. Save more, earn more, protect more. For the wealthy, money is a tool. It's not something to accumulate endlessly. It's something to deploy intentionally. Money sitting still feels safe, but money working feels productive. That difference compounds quietly over decades. Most people participate in the economy. They earn wages, they pay expenses, they consume products. The wealthy aim for ownership. Ownership of businesses. Ownership of assets. Ownership of systems that generate value. Participation pays once. Ownership pays repeatedly. That distinction changes the ceiling of wealth. Most people think money is scarce. The wealthy think time is scarce. That's why they obsess over leverage. Leverage of systems. Leverage of people. Leverage of capital. They ask, how do I make this work without my constant effort? Because effort doesn't scale, systems do. Wealthy thinking also values energy. They protect focus. They reduce unnecessary decisions. They design environments that support consistency. Burnout destroys compounding. So instead of pushing endlessly, they design life to be repeatable. Sustainability beats intensity. Most people avoid risk by doing nothing. The wealthy avoid risk by understanding it. They know that avoiding growth entirely is also a risk, just slower and harder to notice. Inflation. Opportunity cost. Time decay. Doing nothing isn't neutral. It's a decision. And it has a price. For many people, failure feels personal. For the wealthy, failure is feedback. It's information, a signal, a lesson. They don't ask, why did I fail? They ask, what did this reveal? This mindset removes fear and accelerates learning. Wealth doesn't compound suddenly. It compounds through decisions. Choosing learning over comfort. Choosing ownership over consumption. Choosing patience over impulse. Each decision feels small, but stacked over years, they separate outcomes dramatically. That's why mindset compounds first. Money follows later. This is why copying tactics rarely works. You can copy investments. You can copy businesses. You can copy strategies. But without the mindset, those tools are misused. Wealthy thinking isn't about being aggressive. It's about being intentional. The system rewards clarity, not noise. The shift begins with better questions. Instead of asking, can I afford this? Ask, what does this produce over time? Instead of asking, how much will I save? Ask, what will this enable? Money isn't just about numbers. It's about direction. The rich don't think differently because they're rich. They're rich because they think differently. Consistently, patiently, over time. This is what we break down on Business Decoded. How money and businesses really work.